So here we are with our garden update. A week ago when I left, these were only like at the second rung, and as you can see, they're almost at the third rung at this point. Tons and tons of blossoms. So now we're going to take a walk over to the main garden, the main growing area. And this place has just exploded. I mean, take a look at the tomato plants in this planter, the blossoms everywhere on there. Same thing with this guy. We got a ton of tomatoes just hanging out. The first layer of tomatoes on the bottom there. And you can do that for almost every plant in this thing. Hi, Miles. Miles was yelling at me. And so what you see here is you got all these tomato plants. The tomatillo plants are huge, and you can see there's a big bumblebee right there pollinating the tomatillo plants. We actually have some tomatillos on the vine that are really small. So here we go. You can see the other tomato plants over here, and once again got a nice healthy undergrowth for pretty much every single one of these tomato plants. Here are the tomatillos. Gonna step through here, and actually here's an example of a tomatillo that's already here. Kind of small, but they always start small and then they get huge. And of course our good friend the jalapeno plants, and you can see there's a few that I should probably harvest here. This plant has gotten a lot taller and started to spread out. Down here we have habanero plant, and it has already blossomed and is starting to create some fruit. And you can see there's a jalapeno right there, and we're gonna have a nice healthy jalapenos. I'm actually gonna get some of these. I'm gonna get some of the shorter tomato cages, because last year these things got real tall and they fell over. So I'm gonna actually try to fix that situation. But these are Serrano plants. You can see I've got a bunch that I could probably pick today, which I think I will, especially that long one back there. We have a habanero plant that's doing quite well. So I got basically 4 each of the habanero, or 4 of the Serrano and jalapeno plants. You can see inside of the habanero plant that we actually have habaneros ready to go, and Serranos over here. Hey Miles, say hi for the camera. What's going on over there, buddy? Does it? All right, well, we'll see it in a minute. And then I'm growing some Italian parsley, and then I've got some sweet parsley here that I was growing, that I bought like a live plant from the store before the season actually started, and they always give you way more plants than you need, so I just transferred them out here and they're just going nuts. And then you have the sunflowers. These actual sunflower plants were given to me by a student. And then over here we have a healthy dose of beets. These got about another 30 to 40 days to grow. But overall, man, this thing's getting big, and probably by the last week in July, we might have our first harvest of tomatoes. So we'll see. Tomatillos are already out there, but there's gonna be a ton of those. You can actually see that with like all these blossoms are gonna turn into tomatillos, and it's gonna be glorious. So that is the garden update.